Hi there again, guys. So we're going to play around a little bit more with the editor data file here. What we're going to look at is another one of my favorite pre-created editor data files, which is the Legends of the Beautiful Game database. We'll just go ahead and take a real quick look at this and see what we can do if we want to change which team certain players are on. Again, I'm sorry that this is very small and probably hard to see. This is kind of a consequence of how the pregame editor was created, but I believe it's a lot easier to use this than to actually use the in-game editor itself. So again, once we have the database loaded and we have the editor data file loaded that we're looking at, or if we don't have that loaded, you can do it just with the database itself. You can go down to people and you can do the same thing you did before. You can do add condition and search by a name, or here I have a list of all of the players that were added as part of this database. So you can just look at them as well and kind of play with who you're going to play with. We're just going to play around here a little bit with Pele, who is one of the first players that was created. So you can see all of the information here about him, his name, ethnicity. You can change like the hair color that shows up in the game and all sorts of other stuff, the height, the weight. You can change his date of birth if you want to make him a different age. You can change the nation that he is declared for. You can give him another nationality, change international data. You can change the contract that he currently has at the club, and you can also change the club that he's at. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to sort of change this club around. Let's go back here to him. We'll go change to search, and we'll just take a look here at the club that we're kind of messing around with. Hopefully we can get it to work this time. We're having more of the problems that we had before. Let's see what we can get going on here. Yep, so we go look for new, and there's New York City FC. Go ahead and select that there, and all of a sudden we have him on the new team. You can change his contract date around, so we have him just signing the contract. We can change it and make it so that, I don't know, it's like a 5-year contract. Seems pretty good to me. The fact that the salary is set at 0, I believe, means that the game will sort of set the salary itself based upon the team that you're on and all sorts of other stuff. Not 100% sure of that, so I could be wrong. You can go over to other things with the player. You can change his language. There was no default language given to him, which is interesting. So we can search around. We can add a English name here. There we go. So we will add English onto that. He is proficient in English now. There we go. That was pretty simple. We can change around his career plan. So if we don't want him to go to Santos, we can just remove that. There you go. You can change that away. And so you can change that for any player that you have. So if you want to do something else, if you want to put somebody else on there or something like that, you can do whatever it is that you want. And into player data, you can come over here and change things around. You can change the position that he plays at. You can change the current ability. You can change the potential ability. You can change all of this stuff around sort of as you see fit. You can make him so it gives him a score for each of the roles depending upon sort of the attributes you give him. You can change around the mentals, physical attributes, technical attributes, all sorts of other stuff, as well as all of those hidden attributes, which are here as well, like his professionalism level and things like that. I think we probably have to go here to all attributes to get into some of those things. So there's all sorts of cool stuff that you can do. You can also change around preferred moves, I guess, which is the sort of individual things you can discover within the game. All sorts of cool stuff that you can do if you want to create, I don't know, like your own super team. If you want to put together a certain type of scenario, you can do this in the pregame editor, so you don't have to go into the game itself and kind of move things around. You can kind of screw around with a bunch of ideas that way. So there you go, short and simple. That's a quick example of how to do this. I'll talk with you later. Bye.